Yeah, Daniel, please help me with this. This is a lot.
What have you done with my game, dude?
It's stacked on high. It's stacked on real high. This is Gloomhaven. Yeah.
Looks like he needs some help with this. Thankfully, in this video, we're going to teach you all how I organized Gloomhaven. My god, that is quite the endeavor. As you can probably tell by the back of our room. If you look there during Ashton's videos, you see Gloomhaven there. And it's not pretty. Because people have been asking, hey, so how did you organize Gloomhaven? Whoa, what's the dealio there? I was like, you know what? This seems like a good opportunity to explain to you through Ashton. Because, you know, my game, Gloomhaven, is over at his place. But quarantine, lockdown, that's a thing. And so I'm going to instruct Ashton how I organize Gloomhaven.
I'll be the puppet for today. Everything's just stacked on top. We should probably take it off to reduce the stress off the minis.
For now, I would start with saying, just take everything out.
Okay.
Also, at some point, I really need to buy one of those accordion envelopes. You know, like the ones that have like a bunch of different slots, so I can put the tiles in that. I do also want to mention that I use a lot of third-party apps. Okay, so there's going to be some missing components in here. For starters, I don't have the map in the box, as you've probably seen in our videos in the back. It's up on the wall, so that's a thing. So I also don't even use the party sheet, because I use a campaign tracker from a site called Ninjalooter. I don't know why it's called that, but it's very useful. You know, it tracks all your party details right there super easily. And for combat, I use a Gloomhaven Helper. That's another thing I would highly recommend. Definitely pick up Planos, because, oh my god, it is... I don't even know how you would organize all the standees and just, like, tiles and, like, tokens. It's insane, okay? Just get some Plano boxes. It makes your life a lot easier. And if you don't want to deal with any of this whatsoever, you can also buy your third-party organizers, so stuff like Broken Token. But that costs big money, and I'm a cheap bastard. And so I like my Walmart strategy, you know? And then also we have like little baby food canisters, which we got from Dollar Tree. And that's what that stuff is, yeah. That I use to hold summons. Oh, yeah, and then also Ziploc bags for cards. So I have like multiple Ziploc bags. Like one's like, yeah, for like events. Another is like for items we've unlocked. Another one's just for items we don't have unlocked, right? Basically, anything that's like its own different thing, I put into a separate Ziploc bag. With all these Ziploc bags, you might have noticed that there's still the attack modifier deck in there, and like the health trackers and stuff. It's like, why is that all there if you use Gloomhaven Helper? Actually, I forgot to mention, there's another app I use. It's called Gloomhaven Attack Modifier Deck. So that one's like you have in your phone, and it just does your attack modifier deck for you. So I don't even use the attack modifiers like ever. I only have those there because I got a buddy who uses them all the time. I don't know why, it's just there. Same with the health tiles. You'd rather just keep track of that way rather than through Gloomhaven Helper. So I like to accommodate my friends.
Okay, let's get to work.
I first want to explain the Plano boxes first, because I don't think it's immediately obvious how I organize stuff. Because like the Ziploc bags, that's pretty obvious, right? Like I separate like different like stacks of cards in there, right?
Okay, so this is the first smaller one. These look like they're all monster related, right?
Yep. So generally speaking, the two smaller ones are all monster related stuff. And so the way I kind of organize it, because I was like, okay, I need like a system for this, I was just gonna get really out of hand, is one of them is like for more like humanoid things, like stuff that's probably more sentient, which is this one actually, because right, you got like there's Enochs in there, there's like humans in there, right? It's like little verblings, skeletons. I think the cultists might also be in there too, like guards. I think I also put some of the bosses in there. I mean, yeah, the bosses I kind of just put wherever, they don't really matter. And then because this one had it had more open space than the other Plano box, because there's just less humanoid, like sentient things, I guess. And yeah, I just use extra space for loot tokens and standees. Also, you might have noticed in the corner, you have those like red numbers for like your objective markers or whatever. Like I split those up between the two boxes too, because one of them's like gray and others red, so.
Okay, sure. So that's the first box. Let's go on to the second smaller box.
Yeah, so this is where all your monster stuff is. Yeah, so all your damn oozes and demons and lurkers and whatever the hell. As you can see, way more space is being taken up here. In fact, some of the standees are just so big that they're kind of crammed into the spaces. Like they don't really fit, so I have to kind of like shove them in like a little diagonal, you know? So yeah, Gloomhaven has definitely a lot more creatures than it does its humanoid stuff.
Okay, cool. And so that's all the enemies, right?
Yep, and then the last big one is the rest of the overlay tiles.
Okay, so we got a bunch of smaller tiles here, right?
Yeah. So the bigger slots are all reserved for all your 2x and 3x, and then the smaller ones, I did my best to group them up by like what they were, but Gloomhaven, annoyingly, and this bothers me to no end, has double-sided tiles for like a lot of things. This makes sense for doors, obviously, But I shouldn't have to flip over, like, yeah, for example, that's a barrel, and suddenly the other side is just, you know, like, flat ground. So I kind of just, like, eyeballed it. I was like, screw it, I'll just get it as close as possible to, you know, like, everything kind of be in the same group. But it's still really annoying to set up and having to, like, flip these all over and be like, oh, wait, where did that one thing I'm looking for go, you know?
Yeah, these are all double-sided, which is actually crazy.
Yeah,
the traps are okay.
Annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, but...
I mean, like, traps and, like, treasure chests and whatnot, it's like, yeah, they're fine. But
yeah,
most...
like, look at this, like...
Yeah.
There's like a box, and then there's like some ice, like rock.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, that's as best as you're gonna do, in my opinion. I mean, just kind of what the game is. I mean, it's still pretty organized. Like, I can set up scenarios decently fast now. Like, it used to be, like, when I first played this game, I just kind of had everything in just bags, and it was a nightmare. I think I had to make my friends wait for me, like, 20 minutes or something like that to set up a scenario. Like, I could probably get down to, like, 5 to 10 now, you know? It's not that bad.
How long did it take to punch everything out?
I want to say, like, 2 hours, I feel like.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, that's your value there. Like,
I obviously didn't time it, but I was sitting there for a while, that's for sure. And then organizing everything took even longer now because I had to, you know, mess around with a bunch of different setups, right? Because I didn't immediately know what I was doing. Because this is like the result of a lot of trial and error, right? Like, I eventually kind of like min-maxed my my build to what it is right now, you know? There might be further improvements, like what I talked about, like with the accordion envelope. I'm probably gonna get that at some point for the tiles. But in terms of everything else that isn't the tiles, this is actually fairly well organized to me. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you have to do a bit of theory crafting with like the planos, right? You have to buy them. You have to put the.
No, yeah. I was like counting up slots and stuff and being like, oh, does this work out? Oh.
Okay. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 20 boxes like right here.
Yep.
Jesus. Okay. All right. So that's all the planos. What's next?
Now we got to put it all back into the box. Oh boy.
Okay. So
the things that started at the bottom were the minis and the planos.
I'm gonna put this in my lap for now. You can kind of see it on the overhead camera, and then when we start to clear this, I'll put it on the table.
All right. So to start lining up the minis. Like make you want to make 2 lines of minis against the corner of the box.
Kind of like an L?
No, not like an L. When I say 2 lines, I mean like I guess like a column of 2 minis. And then the line is just, you know, however long. And also, this is very annoying, you have to make sure that the minis are actually oriented properly. So you might have noticed that, like, they're not perfectly square, they're a little rectangular. So you kind of want the rectangle to fit with the rectangle, if that makes sense.
Okay, let me just get on the table so people can see better.
I'm trying to figure out how to explain this better, because, you know, if I was there in person, I could just touch it on and be like, oh yeah, okay, I know how it fits. For example, like, hold up the Mine Thief, like, mini box. Like, do you see how, like, right now it's like, it was, like, perpendicular against the box, right? So when you put it against the wall of the box, make sure it's like actually like rectangular with it, you know?
What?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you gotta do it for all the minis, because otherwise the planos don't fit alongside of it.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, it's that flush. You see how the box is like kind of like oval almost? It's that flush.
What the heck? Okay, so it's always be facing the right way, basically.
Yeah, that's an easy way to do it, essentially. Yeah.
Okay, that looks like everything there is good.
Oh man. I'm so glad this is a video game.
Oh, bless the soul who plays this game without knowing how to organize it. Like, do people just buy extra boxes, like, outside of the Gloomhaven box?
That's honestly not a bad idea, but I'm just very insistent on putting everything in the box. I just dumb like that, I don't know. Now, I think I also left the pen in the box just for when we write on stuff randomly. And then you take the big plano box and you put it in the space, like, on top of the minis, like, above the pen.
I see what you did here. Okay.
I think I did the other way so you can grab the pen more easily. Like, you see how like in these little nooks?
Oh gosh. Okay.
I'm honestly really surprised how well that worked out when I was like messing around organizing it.
Okay, got it. Whew, we're good.
Okay, now you take some of the smaller cards, so like stuff like items, and you put it in like the nook that's to the right of the plano box. Yeah, like that space. There? Yeah, that's where I put all like the item cards essentially.
Okay. Wow, this is like super flush. It's not tight though. It's not like suffocating tight. It's just very.
It's very flush, right? Yeah, dude. I'm so big brain, dude.
Okay, so we got more of that there. Wow, this actually feels really nice now. Okay. What about here? Can I put cards here?
I think I might have used maybe a little bit of the mini space also, like to help out, right? Because you still have a little bit of work going around. Yeah.
That's a little more comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where I put that. Yeah. It might have been face down like that, yeah. Also, you might have noticed that's a massive standee. I'm obviously not going to put that in the plano box, so it's just kind of just there.
Yeah. Oh, we got this little thing right here. Okay.
You might even be able to get a little bit of like the big cards in the corner there.
Oh, like right here?
Did it fit? I can't really remember too well.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so now here's the annoying part. We have to start doing an intermix of tiles with everything else. Basically, you're gonna want to grab the smaller tiles, like not the bigger, like big flat ones. Like you want to get like smaller ones, like your A, B, C tiles.
So like this.
Yep, and because you see how like the mini box is slightly taller than what do you call it, the plano box.
So you're gonna like put some like
you just keep putting on small ones in until you can like match the height.
My goodness. Alright, I'm so glad this is a video.
God, I had such a stupid system for this. I did always keep all the tiles of the same letter together. I forget how I did that specifically. I kind of just like knew it by heart at some point.
Oh yeah, I'm not really paying attention to that, to be fair.
I mean, if you just keep it all flush, it's fine, honestly.
Yeah.
It would just make it more annoying to set up later. Yeah, basically the idea of me trying to keep the tiles flush with the minis, because that's where I put the character class like envelopes afterwards. And then the reason why I want as flush as possible because then on top of these tiles I put the other plano boxes. Like I really Tetrised it. It's so hard to explain. Oh my god. Honestly, that might just be good enough because the bigger problem is like usually like the envelopes and the planos. I feel like does the height of the tiles like now match with the minis? I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I think it's a little taller. It's hard for me to tell for sure.
Okay, well let's just grab the envelopes and just put them on there.
Like this.
Yeah, but now rotate them 90 degrees. Yeah, this is why I was saying it kind of had to be flush because I would use the entire like side of the box like that.
Dude, this is actually quite a workout. Yeah, so that's all the character envelopes. Nice.
Actually, I just realized, am I baked? Okay, wait, so I just realized the summon boxes, the little like baby food things. Maybe that was what was supposed to go in the corner, not the. That might have been what was supposed to go there.
Oh, that's pretty clean.
It's been too long. Yeah. Oh, screw it. I know that looks great. Yeah. All right, now grab the other two plano boxes. Ooh, but now the card's in the way.
It's because of this.
But now there's like wasted space there in the corner a little bit. Like there's like a big gap between the baby food and the minis now.
It's not too bad.
But you gotta use every little bit of real estate you can get. Maybe you do put the cards there. Oh wait, idea. Take out the baby food and put the cards like laying against the wall. I have them vertical.
Like this? Or the small cards?
Yeah, let's just try doing that, right? Because now we have a lot of space to just put in the plano box, right? And it's not really as much wasted space, so.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, then you just put both plano boxes on, boom. And now there's probably a bunch of more random space on the right. I think that's probably where the baby food boxes go.
Yeah, it's probably like that. And then I'm assuming we store some of the cards.
Oh yeah, and then more of the cards that you can shove in there, right?
3 more Ziplocs of cards.
It's like everything aside from like tiles and some random like small envelopes and knickknacks, right?
You got these things, which are pretty big.
I think I also would. Those are also small enough. I think I would just slot them in random nooks. Like, see how there's like a little bit of space between the plano and
like right here.
Also in between the plano and the cards, like there's a little bunch of random nooks you can just shove it in.
Okay, got it.
Okay, and then now for leftover space, we take the tiles that can fit in there and you kind of just put them in. I would try to zigzag it because then you waste less space.
Like this?
Yeah, because then you can kind of like have them like there's a little bit more space when you push down, you know. Oh, save the big flat ones. Save the big ones. Those ones are easiest to put on top. For now, we want to use all the weird stuff, you know.
Okay, what about these ones? Yeah?
I think they fit in there, do they?
Yeah, the big flat ones are the only ones left.
I feel like there's some space being wasted. I'm trying to feel like is there something I did wrong? Maybe instead of zigzagging the T-shaped ones, you kind of like put them at 90-degree angles. Does that fit? Like rotate 90 degrees. Like
it's about the same.
Ah, frick. Okay.
I mean, I feel like there's enough space to close the box.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because I mean everything is underneath the lid right now, so.
Oh, okay. Well, then start. Okay, well, at that point you can start piling flat stuff, right? Because that's the easy stuff. I guess just make sure you put the town records, like the envelopes, in between the little nooks left by the T, right? Fun times.
Okay, so let's go and put that there. Oh, what about the little envelopes?
I mean, just super flat. It's really easy to just put it wherever, right? Well, you should try to bend them. Yeah. Very nice.
Just put it there. Oh my god, I can see it. The light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Now I guess
the long ones you should probably, like put them side by side, right? Yeah.
I can. Oh my god. I think we're there. I think it's done. Okay. Is it done? Yes! Yeah, it's flush.
Oh, nice.
Whew. God, it's heavy. Wow. It's been done. Okay, guys. Yeah, watch this video whenever you need to organize Gloomhaven. God.
I don't know if what I'm doing is really stupid or not. I don't have a good frame of reference, but I mean, hey, it works for me.
I mean, it works. I mean, like, it's. I really like it when boxes like close, right? And everything's just like in one box.
Yeah, exactly,
so,
right?
Yeah.
So I'm a little hesitant on the accordion envelope, even though I definitely can do it anyways, just because it's like, dude, it just makes setup so much faster. Because imagine digging through all this looking for the tiles you need, it sucks. Like, oh my god. But yeah, now just like imagine me, like, just chugging around, or not chugging, lugging this box around to just friends' houses, where it's like, okay, I bring the box, I have a backpack with like my laptop, and now it's set up every time, and we put it back in every time. I'm a monster, I know.
Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, it's at least 30 pounds, I feel, because the planos add some weight that wasn't included in the normal box. By the way, if you want to get any of the games that we recommend, including Gloomhaven, check out the link in the description below. We got a huge catalog, all the games we recommend down there.
All right, well, time to shout out our patrons, starting with the Mad Lads. We got Jeff N. Z. Now, going down the list, we got Aaron, Quentin, Travis, Jeremy, Clifford, Max, Vamsy, Alvin, Codename 1, Marius, Charlie, Dylan, Sam, John, Manuel, and Brian. Thank you guys so much. And if you would all like to support ourselves, do check out our Patreon. And also don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and we will see you all in the next shelf side video. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I was not looking at my camera the entire time. I was looking at my screen. Whoops. Good outro. Great outro.
Dude, honestly, it feels really nice to just have this finally cleaned up.